Carrol Cole, born in Sioux City, Iowa. He had an emotionally abusive childhood and committed his first murder at the age of 8. He retaliated against one of his classmates, a boy of the same age named Dwayne, by drowning him in a lake in Richmond, California. The death was regarded an accident by authorities, until Cole confessed to it many years later in an autobiography. As a teen, Cole committed several petty crimes and was frequently arrested for drunkenness and minor thefts. After high school, he joined the U.S. Army, but was given a bad conduct discharge in 1958 for stealing pistols. In 1960, Cole attacked two couples parked in cars on a lover's lane. Soon afterwards, he called the police in Richmond, California, where he was living, and told them that he was plagued by violent fantasies involving strangling women. Cole spent time in various mental hospitals over the next 3 years. At the last of them, Stockton State Hospital, a Dr. Weiss wrote, "He seems to be afraid of the female figure and cannot have intercourse with her first, but must kill her before he can do it." Weiss approved his release in April 1963, despite hospital staff having diagnosed Cole with antisocial personality disorder. Cole's first victim as an adult was Essie Louise Buck, whom he had picked up in a San Diego tavern on May 7, 1971. He strangled her to death in his car and drove around with her body in the trunk before eventually dumping it. Just 2 weeks later, he killed an unidentified woman and buried her in a wooded area. He later claimed that they had proven themselves unfaithful to their husbands, and so reminded him of his adulterous mother. In July 1973, Cole married barmaid Diana Faye Younglove Paschal, who was also an alcoholic. They argued and fought frequently, and Cole regularly went off on his own for days at a time. He would commit murders while he was away, including one woman he allegedly cannibalized to a degree. In September 1979, Cole strangled Paschal to death. A suspicious neighbor called the police 8 days later, but although they found Paschal's body wrapped in a blanket and stuffed in a closet, they decided that she had died because of her heavy drinking, and Cole was released without charge after questioning. Cole left San Diego and started moving around again. In 1979, Cole met Marie Cushman at a bar in Las Vegas. That same evening, the two went to a motel where they had sex. He then killed her by strangulation. Following the Las Vegas killing, he returned to Dallas, where he fatally strangled 3 more women in November 1980. Cole was a suspect in the second of these killings and was also found on the scene of the third murder. He was arrested and held in custody. The police then came to the conclusion that the victim had probably died of natural causes, and Cole was about to be ruled out as a suspect before he confessed to, along with this murder, all of the other killings. Cole claimed that he had murdered at least 14 women over the previous 9 years, although he added that there may have been more and he couldn't remember exactly, as he was usually drunk when he committed his crimes. On April 9, 1981, Cole was convicted of 3 of the murders committed in Texas. He was sentenced to life at the Huntsville prison. In 1984, Cole's mother died and his attitude was reported to have changed. He agreed to face further murder charges filed in Nevada, even though it could possibly mean the death penalty. Cole was executed by lethal injection at Nevada State Prison on December 6, 1985, at 2:10 a.m. His brain was removed hours after his execution and studied for abnormalities at the University of Nevada, Reno Medical School.